Whoops. I thought the cable I was pulling on was not the webcam cable. 1 second. Is that close enough? Could come that way a little bit, I guess. No, that's fine, whatever. That'll do. How do I skip this? The control to skip the intro isn't working. There it goes. Wow. It took a lot of time to recover. Alright, let's keep trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. That's the burning room, isn't it? Or is that the burning room? I don't remember. I don't remember which room this is. Oh, the bathroom, okay. I looked through the rest of the spell book last night after stream, after I was done fighting for my life in the bathroom for like the 3rd time. And some of the ingredients you need are ridiculous for some of these things. A padlock and a book. Well, there was one that said files. What was that? I don't remember which one it was, but some of these ingredients are really bizarre, which I guess is why you can pick up so many weird items in the game. An eye from a witch. Dun, dun. A towel. A sponge. A bath sponge. I wonder whose back has been scrubbed with this. Can I use it on the blood? Big blood. You wonder whose back has been scrubbed with this. Wait, what are you trying to say? I doubt there would be no reason to come in here for all these items, right? There must be something in here that I need to use. Alright, does this go anywhere? Oh, this place. I think I already looked in both of these. I don't know, I kind of need to recheck everything, because I solved all the puzzles I knew how to solve, but there's some puzzles still left. So we gotta keep trying to figure shit out. Photographs of members of the cast. Okay. So the guy in the basement wants to talk, says he'll only talk to his assistant, and I guess this guy is the scientist, so we need to make ourselves look like this dude right here. So I probably want to bring this with me. Oh, like, there's 3 different ones, yeah. Alright, I got the right one. And for no reason at all, under the bed is more stuff. We're in full-on 90s adventure mode, baby. You better check every fucking pixel, or you're a total moron. What is this thing? Magic portal? Bunch of candles. Can I use candles to make a fireball? Oh, I took all of them? 10 black candles? Whoa. Didn't think I'll grab all of them. All of that worked. Holy shit. It gave me 2 fireballs, a golden chalice. Thinking this is gonna like kill me. Everything in this game kills you. A highly decorated gold chalice full of dark red liquid. Ooh, it's got some liquid inside. Okay. Make sure I don't miss any random pixel that unlocks a mission critical item. Scenery department loves super glue. Okay. Alright, I think we got everything. A cup and some candle. Hey, was this the room with the succubus? Nah. Weird that that room is totally empty. Okay, we already took her ass out. I killed her, but then there was like nothing going on here. Except for a tuning fork. Yeah, because everybody knows that you need a tuning fork. Metal tuning fork with a very high frequency. Yes. Nothing happened. Okay. I guess I can get rid of the pillow. And then, alright, Elvira told us that the ghost in the kitchen, or whatever that room is, that's not the kitchen, the living room likes toys or something. So I don't know why I didn't grab these earlier. But we could have already dealt with that thing if I had done that. So since we know that is a thing to deal with, let's go deal with it. Is it through here? Yeah. Can I take this guy's weapon. Can take his arm. Can I wear it? I've been putting these things on because I think they give me some kind of defensive bonus, but I'm not so sure anymore. There's no stat in the game that says defense. Now I kind of don't know. Ghostly figure is holding the door shut. Oh, let's try putting a thing on the floor. Alright, he didn't give a shit. Where'd it go? What the hell? It vanished. Okay. Alright, that's how you get past this dude. Oh, fuck. Maybe he took the other one. Alright, I should have just used the arrow. There we go. Okay. Floating books. Haunted library. Okay. What else we got in here? Medicine. Novels, occult. Humor, horror film. This is the only one that has flying books, huh? Okay. Okay. Can't even read these other ones. Double click on them. The study of demonology. You can't fathom why this is placed in the humor section. Do I have to do a bunch of reading now? The ancient art of demonology is the most dangerous form of magic. It should not be used by a person with little power. Take heed, foolish dabbler, you have been warned. Demons will never forget you, their tormentor and captor. The hazards are great, but the rewards are greater. The methods of preparation of a demon circle of binding is both complex and difficult. Each and every stage must be performed exactly as stated, or disaster will strike you and your suffering will be endless. Do I really need to memorize this? First, a perfect circle of human blood must be drawn by a priest of pure good, or the magic will fail and all chaos will set free. With this circle, the priest must scribe a perfect magical star to focus the power. Next, 10 black candles must be placed on the junctions of the paths, and these candles must be lit as a beacon for evil beings to see from their foul plane. Well, I just turned 10 black candles into a fucking into a whatchamacallit fireball spell, so I think I just bricked the game. Maybe I saved before doing that. Oh, I did, thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Let's fucking go. I mean, assuming I actually do need to do that. I guess we don't really know. 10 black candles, right? Yup. Is this where they want me to do it? Do it right here? No, maybe not. Well, no, they said that a priest of good has to do it. And in that other building, there was a dead priest, so maybe... And there's a resurrection spell, so maybe we gotta bring his butt back. Oh wait, I gotta redo some stuff. Dude, I better save before doing fucking anything in this game. Jeez, before I even make a magic spell. That's what I was so afraid of, though, is like being able to soft lock my game by turning an essential item into a magic spell. Like, that terrifies me. That thought terrifies me in this game. It makes me scared to do like any alchemy or magic creation. Like, what the hell? I guess the key is to keep a million saves on. Okay, let's keep reading this one. Next, 10 candles. The candles must be lit as a beacon for evil beings to see from their foul plane. This powerful magic splits the universe into two pieces, that within the circle and that without. The area within the circle is a direct conduit of the plane of demons. You must then summon the demon you wish to conjure by use of an enchanted message. Ancient tribesmen have been known to use an enchanted magic bag for this purpose. The following step is the most important. You must not make even the slightest error, or the magic will fail, and the demon hordes will be free to roam the land. When the spawn of chaos is fully materialized, then you must with all your speed bind him to your will. This step involves a mental battle for control between you and the monster. Once you have control, then the demon is at your command for one solar cycle. The method of banishment is similar to that of summoning, except that by simple methods the portal must be reversed. Perform the first steps in order, then cause the demon to enter the circle and intone the spell of binding. The creature is no longer at your command. Be quick then, and dispel the creature to whence it came and destroy the magic circle. At least it returns to seek revenge. Are we gonna have to do that shit? I found 10 candles and maybe some human blood, so now I'm feeling like I gotta do that. The comedies of William Shakespeare. After a quick flick through, you wonder why it was placed in the humor section. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain. Oh wait, I already read that. It's only one page. Cool. Is this important? So I'm supposed to give mercy to somebody? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Creatures of horror. A thick, well-thumbed book which describes common monsters in the world of horror. The Angel of Death is one of evil's most powerful minions. This unholy creature is sent straight from hell to deal with those who meddle in the affairs of evil. They're usually sent only when all else fails. Although emaciated and a very sallow complexion. These creatures are extremely dangerous and can usually kill with just one blow of their scythe. It's said to be impossible to run away from an Angel of Death. Few survive ever, having attracted evil's attention to this degree. Animates are things created by human scientists or magic users with a specific series of actions in mind. They generally perform simple movements like robots. They're renowned for endlessly following a set pattern until commanded otherwise. They can only be understood, or they can only understand basic commands unless some sort of artificial intelligence has been installed. They're usually extremely tough and often can't be killed while the magic is still working. This is because the magic heals any injuries they have and they are restored to their original state. They don't have any special powers and must be pulverized to stop them. Banshees are the unfortunate slaves of demons whose purpose is often to foretell the death in the house. However, they are often used as early warning systems, okay? Your ear-splitting screams will alert people to the intruder's presence. They attack by scratching with their nails. They're basically defenseless against a determined attacker. They have no magical powers, and the presence of a banshee usually indicates of a greater danger ahead. Be warned, for their screams are said to cause intense head pain and alert their master. Demons are creatures that originate on another plane of existence. There are 7 planes apart from the material plane on which we dwell. Indeed, we could travel to one of those other planes, then we too would be classed as demons. Chaos is a basic demon trait, and it is simply for amusement that they come to our plane to wreak havoc. They can also be summoned with magic and forced to carry out tasks for the summoner. All demons are at least moderately powerful. Some are extremely powerful, and if they attack in mass, they could conquer the world. Luckily, demons generally don't get along. Nice. Major demons are, fortunately for humanity, a rare breed. There are actually only 8 in existence to rule each of the planes. The most volatile demon is Cerberus. Isn't it the name of this game? This demon takes the form of a huge triple-headed dog. The creature breathes fire and casts very powerful spells. If you meet a Cerberus, it's a good idea to run away extremely quickly. It's extremely unfriendly and has made several, so far unsuccessful, attempts to conquer this dimension in the past. Cerberus is often surrounded by its minions. These provide protection from magic users who have the power to banish it back to its own plane. Dude, this is a long book, damn. Minor demons come in many shapes, sizes, and form from many planes. The most common ones are elemental demons and succubi. Elemental demons come from one of the elemental planes and have powers associated with that element. For example, fire can throw fire. Wow. Succubi use seduction to get their victims in a vulnerable position whereupon they use their claws to rip them limb from limb. Is that what was in the bedroom, was a succubus? They appear as beautiful humans, having first induced a deep sleep in their victim. Elemental demons appear as solid mass of their element, and the key to their destruction is usually the opposite element. Ghosts are non-material entities that usually work for a powerful magic user with the promise that they will be restored to life for their service. Ghosts are the spirits of people that died in an extremely violent way with great pain. They attack with a touch of ice, which saps strength and heals and health, and is known to be extremely disconcerting. Because of their non-material state, they can only be damaged with magic. Oh. Fortunately, they are extremely weak when attacked in this way. So that guy in the bedroom upstairs, yeah, I remember I was fighting him and then I casted a magic spell and he died. Ghouls are undead creatures that have the unique ability to paralyze living creatures with a touch. They're more intelligent than animates and zombies and are capable of some independent thought, although they are usually controlled by a magic user of some sort. They're quite tough and fairly hard to kill, but they have no magic power. When they are not attempting to paralyze, they tend to attack quickly with a dagger. Dude, this is every enemy in the game, jeez. Giant rats have evolved deep beneath the ground, out of sight of humans. They're many times the size of normal rats, and their powerful jaws can cause serious damage. They are not very tough, but can withstand a lot of damage and do not present much of a problem. Beware, some carry contagious diseases. Damn, a diseased rat, you diseased rat! Get out of Yarnum, you diseased, plague-ridden rat. Hags are evil women who have devoted their lives to malice. They've been rewarded with magic, powerful magic, and cursed with physical deformity. Everything in here is like a mythical animal, and then it's just like someone who's an old lady who's been a bitch for long enough gets magic. Okay, if you've been a nasty bitch your whole life, you get magic powers? Hell yeah. They've been rewarded with powerful magic and cursed with physical deformity. Once past their magic defense, it's fairly easy to defeat them as they have weak bodies. They usually use lightning bolts to kill their enemies. Imps are best described as small green humanoids with nasty dispositions. They're actually humans cursed with green skin who were condemned many years ago and left the surface to live underground. Don't underestimate them. The underground life is not easy on a normal imp. It is much stronger and tougher than a human. Imps are master smiths and can craft high quality weapons and armor with which to defend themselves. They usually live in clans of about 150, which rule certain sections of the underworld. Wow, we just learned everything there is to know about everything. The Color of Magic by Terry Pratchett. That name sounds familiar. I think I've heard that name before. It's only a pity that you can't read it. If complete and utter chaos was lightning, then he'd be the sort to stand on a hilltop in a thunderstorm wearing wet copper armor and shouting, "All gods are bastards." Who are we talking about? Is that a hint? Am I supposed to put on the knight armor and curse the gods so I can get zapped by lightning? Weird. Okay. Every time I do this, it resets. Is it always the same books? Film Studios of North America, a thick book which describes the best film studios in the US of A. USA. One of the newest and most up-to-date studios in the world can be found in California. Black Widows Productions, that's where we are right now. With some of the most modern equipment ever seen, as well as having a 2-year contract with Elvira, the undisputed queen of horror. Unfortunately, many directors have shunned the studio after a West Coast medium claimed that the studios were possessed with evil spirits. One of the newest and most up-to-date studios in the world can be found in California. Oh, it's repeating. Okay. Oh, wait, am I not clicking on the books that are flying past? What? Maybe I am, I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to wait for them to get to their destination. No, I can't read that one. Book called FX Technology. This amazing book shows how special effects in movies work. What is the point of all this? Of all the studios in America, the one that can claim to have made the most breakthroughs in horror special effects is Black Widow Productions of California. Their modern techniques have broken down many barriers between film and realism. Later this year, we will see 3 movies coming out simultaneously, all of which star Elvira, who is a fairly major special effect in her own right. I like how she made a game and then the game is just like, she made a couple of games and in the game it's just like glazing her constantly. Like, imagine if I did this. I made a game and there were just tons of like things in the game being like, Chain BS is the greatest, he's awesome. I give it, you know, if you're not gonna sing your own praises, who else will, man? You know, I gotta respect it. Using the latest in stop frame animation techniques, the boys in the lab have created over 40 completely different animated puppets. Their greatest achievement, however, is the 30-foot tall puppet controlled remotely. Damn, so this is the OG Five Nights at Freddy's, huh? This puppet will star with the Mistress of Dark in all of the films. The puppet is a huge triple-headed dog creature often known as Cerberus. The FX crew at the studio usually call him Cuddles. Do I need to know that? Cuddles? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Cerberus's name is Cuddles. Don't forget that. Maybe each section has a different book in it. Didn't I already read this one? Oh yeah, I did, okay. Creatures of Horror, I did that one too. Oh, there's different volumes of this. Oh yeah, I was getting fucked up by that insect in the cave. I think I might be able to kick its ass now that I'm level 5, almost level 6. It's created from their smaller cousins. They can quickly populate a large area with offspring which provide an excellent defense. Their qualities vary greatly from weak to strong, and they will usually win through their weight of number alone. Below are a number of insects that have been discovered in their larger form. Beware, as they tend to have special powers not seen in the smaller version. Ants tend to be found in the greatest numbers. They're the least dangerous and the easiest to dispatch, as the transformation process weakens their exoskeleton. Their method of attack is to fire globs of acid from their tail. This acid is highly corrosive to non-organic matter. Giant spiders are extremely uncommon, as the spider is highly resistant to growth magic. The spell rarely works, but the results are astonishing and have an extreme effect. By far the biggest of the giant insects is the spider. They're very powerful and tough and are extremely poisonous. Spiders are not insects. They are arachnids. Literally unplayable. Alright, I'm getting a refund from Funko Land. I'm taking it back. I can't believe they made such a gigantic error. Spider is an insect? highly resistant to magic. Grubs are very big and nasty creatures which have razor sharp mandibles and bone crushing strength. We fought grubs in there too. We fought insects and grubs. They can survive a lot of damage but have a very low magic resist. Ooh, really? They look and move a little like a giant caterpillar. So I'm supposed to hit those guys at magic? Yeah, we got killed by a mosquito too. While being mere pests in their normal size, they're incredibly dangerous in the larger form. They attack by extending their proboscis into the victim and draining his blood. They must be destroyed quickly after penetration, as their poison soon leads to unconsciousness. Nymphs are huge aquatic insects which jealously guard their underwater domain. They'll viciously attack intruders with their jaws, which are very powerful. Fortunately, their exoskeleton has been weakened by underwater life, making them an easy target. Scorpions are one of the more deadly insectivores, especially in giant form. I've never seen that word before, insectivore. They're really big and their tails are wickedly barbed. While it's quite weak physically, they do incredible amounts of poison damage. Due to their huge bulk, they often move very slow and sometimes not at all. Wasps are very fast-flying insects which attack quickly and then withdraw. Dude, how many bug enemies are there in this? Their sting is quite painful and sometimes poisonous. It's not unknown for giant wasps to have have been imbued with some minor spells. Alright, well, we're in the W, so we gotta be getting close to the end of it. Worms are large indeed, but fortunately quite weak. Their soft bodies make good targets, and their innate blindness means that combat is difficult. Beware, for a good blow from one of these creatures will fell the mightiest warrior. Okay. Did I read this one too? No, I don't think I did read this one. Mimics are mindless clones often used by spellcasters to impersonate another. However, under the magically created flesh is only a rotting corpse. Their strength and constitution depends on the power of the magic user that created them. It's been known for some mimics to be completely invincible to normal damage. Mimics cannot cast spells of any sort, and consequently have a high magical resistance. The most successful way to deal with them is to use magic to boost your physical self and attack normally. I gotta use buff magic to kill a mimic, huh? Necromancers are humans who are physically connected to the plane of the spirits. If this power is developed from an early age by a powerful mage, then the child will become a necromancer, gifted in the magic of the undead. Yo, quick thing, I only played a little bit of the demo of Diablo 4, but I played as the Necro, and he was not cool at all. Like, I'm not talking about the gameplay, I'm talking about the character. He was super, like, I don't know, he seemed really green and really like empathetic and like, I don't know. You know, he didn't seem like a necromancer to me. A necromancer should be totally like psychotic and detached from, you know, human emotion and reality and just be like a total sick fuck. Which is how the witches in not Dota 2 and Path of Exile 2. They got the personality right for the witch in that game. The necromancer in Diablo 4 came across like a little biatch. They need to step that guy's psycho meter up. A fully trained necromancer can cast many spells as well as summon a vast horde of undead from beyond the grave. These are formidable opponents indeed, as they have weapons brought from the plane of the spirits. Beware especially their dust of death, which they can release at will. These deadly spores eat away at a person from the inside if inhaled, and they become a servant of evil forever. Poltergeists are free spirits who have been trapped in our plane by magic. They actually do what they want and can't be controlled, but simply perform the task as when they were alive. They have no attacking ability, but they too cannot be attacked in any way. Shapeshifters are some of the most powerful non-demonoid creatures that one is likely to face. A shapeshifter can rearrange its genetic structure at will and take on the form of another of roughly equal size. Its true form, however, is that of a large serpent, its jaws dripping with deadly poison. Its attacks by spitting poison at its victim. Shapeshifters are also powerful magic users, can often be found at the head of a band of monsters. They're totally evil and stop at nothing in their order to cause pain and death. It takes minutes for the poison to kill, so prepare many potions before fighting these. Okay, yeah, there's an antidote spell. Skeletons are the bones of humans that have been reanimated. They're usually used only as guards and are quite easy to dispatch, being slow and fairly weak. Some have been known to have been imbued with minor magic. Beware, however, for they can regenerate themselves with time after being disabled. Gotta use a divine weapon. Vampires are split into two types: pure strain and hybrid. A pure vampire is the child of two vampires, while a hybrid is a vampire who has been infected by a pure strain. They appear as old-fashioned humans with pronounced canines and pale skin. Yeah, there's a vampire upstairs right now. Pure strains are extremely dangerous, having few weaknesses and a powerful offensive capability. Hybrids are lesser vampires to their pure strain parents, having many more weaknesses. These often turn up in large groups or families to protect their creator. Most vampires hate holy items and sunlight and garlic. All can cast at least some magic. Vampire bats are not really vampiric in nature, but are actually oversized bats with a taste for blood. They've got no magic and they're weak. However, their quick surprise attacks in large numbers have meant the end of many. Whites are powerful guardians that live in the bodies they had in life. Okay, so they're zombies? They have a freezing touch, which can cause paralysis and extreme damage. They must stay in contact with their physical bodies at all time and spend most of the time sleeping there. They're usually activated by the presence of life. So if I run into a right, use magic or ice resist. Zombies are merely animated bodies. They're totally stupid and unable to make decisions and must follow simple instructions like a puppet on a string. They're usually quite tough and strong and can be magically protected by their controller. Damn. I feel like I got a ton of info that I'm gonna need later in the game when I run into all these monsters. New films for the 90s? Did I read this one? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, whoops. A through I. Yeah, I read that one. Okay. I think I read all these books, unless I'm supposed to grab these flying books. I'm still not convinced that that's not a thing that I need to do. That doesn't seem like I can, though. Are there any other books in here that aren't flying that I need to read? Okay, we got the medicine aisle. Alright, last two books, I think. Dr. Frankenstein's Theory. There's a Frankenstein in the basement of this place. This medical report is about the work of the leading pathologist, Dr. Frankenstein. An astonishing medical phenomenon which is just coming to light are the dead doctors. These perverted pathologists practice what is called unholy Frankenstein theory of trying to recreate life in the dead. Okay. Amazingly, this practice has not been outlawed, and these doctors are free to practice anywhere in the world. Christians find this practice thoroughly disgusting, and there have been many complaints and petitions to stop it. None have succeeded, however, and now people are starting to take more decisive action in the form of physical violence. Many labs throughout the country have been attacked and their equipment destroyed. One lab was burnt to the floor and hundreds of crucifixes were carved into the rubble. One researcher had a cross burnt into his forehead by a fanatic. What exactly do they do at these laboratories? Many are concerned with cryogenic freezing, the practice of freezing a person until all bodily functions cease, holding them in suspended animation in the hope that life may eventually be restored. This is a highly experimental process and successes have been few and far between. Many people, when faced with death due to uncontrollable disease, will gladly take the risk. Other things that can go on That T-A-H-T, Tahat. Other things Tahat go on can only be speculated upon, as they are kept strictly confidential. There are rumors, claims of perverted operations and dissections are ignored by the authorities. How long will it be before people take notice and do something? The theory itself concerns the work of the notorious Dr. Frankenstein, who claims that the human body is merely a soulless bag of chemicals. Shocked the world. According to this theory, we have no external soul, but merely an extremely complicated chemical cocktail that controls our activities. He also claims to have created life from death, which gave rise to many of the famous horror films concerning his great-grandfather's creation. Many scientists challenge this claim, calling it the mindless drivel of a lunatic. This remains to be seen. The world waits for the results of the research. Oh wow. Alright, I thought that was going to tell me what to do in that room, but I don't think it did. I think it was just fluff. Natural Science, a book about chemistry and the world around us. God, dude, I'm reading the most random shit. One of the greatest and most common natural sources of energy is the lightning bolt. A powerful magical charge is built up by water, molecules, and thunderclouds. Am I supposed to zap the Frankenstein with a lightning spell? Each droplet splits as it falls, gaining a positive charge and giving the air around it a negative one. When there's enough charge, it will ground itself via lightning bolts. These bolts will attempt to follow the easiest route to Earth, the one with the least resistance. Consequently, they usually strike tall metal structures through which they can ground. The static charge requires to ground the lightning bolt from a height of 1 kilometer is as many millions of joules. If this energy could be harnessed and stored, then there would be a great economic benefit to mankind. Unfortunately, it is impossible to predict when lightning will strike. Next, it is also extremely dangerous, as we can never know how much energy one bolt can hold. I wonder if they're trying to get me to use a lightning bolt. Is the door broken? Well, the books aren't flying around, that's weird. Oh wait, that's the wrong wall, that's fine. Can I read any of these? Oh, I can. Oh my god, there's a gazillion books in here. Alright, let's see if just reading them all does anything. I guess this could be like a piece of paper falls out of the book and as you put it back on the shelf. Hello. List of chemicals. It's the chemical formula for a very strong poison. Can I read it? Can I read that? No? Okay. Alright, we got a book on bungee jumping. Little Kitties, How Modern Technology Works. Is that, are they mocking me? Saying I don't know how modern technology works? Several pages had bits underlined. Oh my god, dude, there's so many. Pete the lesbian had to go. What? He had to die just to make sure. The gang stomped on his head, shot him repeatedly through the heart, dropped various heavy weights onto him, cut off his limbs and ate them, subjected him to concentrated acid, and encased the bits in concrete. It's always best to be sure. Pete the lesbian, huh? Did I read that word right? Did I really say lesbian? Resurrection spell? Hold up, I need to read this. Resurrection is a process in which dead organic creature can be returned to life. The principle is that by restoring the spirit of the creature to this plane and then recreating a living shell for it, life will return. Wait a second. There's a dead priest with a bunch of organs missing, and then in the lab across from the doctor there were a bunch of organs in there. Maybe I need to bring that guy's organs back. This is an incredibly powerful spell and has taken much painstaking research to discover its secrets from modern sorcerers. The necessary items required for successful casting are all explained in full detail. The spell actually works in several distinct parts. The first is the regenerative state. In order for a new body to be created, to receive the wayward soul, you need 3 body samples from the body when it was alive. The spell works on the principle that there are only 3 things that make one body different from the other. The brain, I already turned the brain into a spell and used it. The heart and the skin. A piece of all these 3 are required to recreate a body for the soul. The body must be remade in a place of religion, as it's only in these places that the spiritual world touches the world of men closely enough for the spirit to breach the gap. The second stage is the summoning. For this stage, the spell requires an item which is dear to the soul and life. This item will attract the soul to our material plane, where it will attempt to enter the body that has been made for it. The final stage is called the joining, and its purpose is to breathe new life into the shell that the spirit can control once again in the physical world. This purpose, the shell of a living creature, must be used to house the returning spirit. The shell of a living creature. The spirit will be sucked back into the body and it shall live again. Beware the drain that the spell places upon casters. You may need to rest for many days. Well, it was a heart. Wait, it was the brain, the heart, and the skin? I might be soft locked. I might not be able to resurrect that priest. What does my resurrection spell say? Level 10, I can't do it for a while anyway. Ingredients unknown. Oh, I just figured out what the ingredients were, damn. And the method of doing it, okay. Interesting. Any other occult books? Nah. I guess this is like a hint section for how to beat the game, huh? The many popular poisons. This is the one that I got the poison sheet of paper out of. Is not dealt with in the book. Oh. Torrens Bowel Basher. I think that I got hit by Torrens Bowel Basher yesterday. I think that's what happened to me. Dilation of the colon and overall body spasms. It must be administered orally. Why is there a little weird A? It will take effect after approximately 30 seconds. Death is the ultimate result, but it's preceded by 10 minutes of agonizing thrashing. So you die while violently shitting yourself? Awesome, that sounds like a great time. The more subtle murderer may prefer the delicacy of chlorine gas. If inhaled in concentrated form, it causes the lungs to dissolve, leaving the victim gasping for oxygen. It is a popular feature at formal dinner engagements. This next poison only works underwater and must be administered orally. Called Watery Grave, this poison causes death within seconds of ingestion and is guaranteed to work, or your money back. If you want to get back to someone but not kill them, then this is the poison for you. A strange mixture of Indian herbs in the right proportion will cause severe stomach upset and bowel disorder for at least 1 day. This poison is often called chicken tindaloo. Is that some kind of joke about Indian food? What is chicken tindaloo? Violent hallucinations are the effects of a dose of this poison. Substance X must be administered intravenously in order to function correctly. Many victims have been known to commit suicide while under the influence of this poison. All traces disappear after use. Huh. Okay. Okay. Bungee jumping to leading heights, a thin reference book which tells the strangest things people do for fun. Alright, this is the last book. I'm just gonna scan this one. to be a half-inch thick and 40 feet wide. Is that like a Looney Tunes reference? Bro, who wrote this stuff? Dun, 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 dun. Yo, I watched some more Elvira stuff today on YouTube. She's the fucking goat, man. That chick is the motherfucking goat. She is badass as AF. I fuck with Elvira heavy after the stuff I've been seeing and reading about her. I think she got done kind of dirty, but I think it might have been because she like owned the character, so like the studios couldn't, you know, milk it out and whore it as much as possible and run it into the ground until nobody gave a shit about it, and then they move on to the next thing. You know, since she owned it, it's like her creation, so I think that's probably why it didn't take off as much, because the large like corporate studio structure was like, oh well, we don't control that, so let's like try to copy it and make our own thing. Like apparently, like I watched part of the pilot for her TV show and it was pretty like well made, and then I read that it didn't get picked up, and then like that year or like the next year or something like that, they debuted Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which was like almost the same storyline even with down to the talking cat. It's like, damn, they jacked Elvira's gig and repurposed it. That's show business, kid. Now take a hike. Get out of here before I call security. That's right, I took your idea. I took it and I made it my own. Now get the fuck out of here. That's Hollywood, baby. Anything else to do in here? I don't think so. Dun, dun, dun. There's a moose head over here. I don't know if I need the moose head for anything. Maybe I can get a brain from their moose head. Oh yeah, well now I'm asking myself if I'm soft locked because I used the brain to make the turn on dead spell or something. What spell was that? Turn undead. But how could there be a turn undead spell and then also needing a brain for the resurrection spell without there being two brains? So I'm not convinced that I'm soft locked yet, but at the same time I don't really know where to find another brain at. But for now we're gonna get the fuck out of here and we're gonna go try to disguise ourselves as a scientist. And I guess I can drop some stuff out of my inventory too. Probably don't need a pen knife. I think I got something better than that. A pen. I don't even know if I need any of the items I started with. Keys. This is my keys. A bunch of keys. Your bunch of keys. Man, I probably don't need those. Get rid of that too. A wrench. A spray bottle. This we can turn into a spell, but I don't remember what it is. You know, a computer floppy disk, at first I thought this would be a super important item, but now that I think about it, one of the spell ingredients was something that holds information. So maybe this computer disk is meant to be turned into a magic spell. Which one was it? Let's see if I can find it. Brain boost, maybe? Oh, I'm gonna buy it again. Anything that stores information. It could be this floppy disk. The caster's memory and overall intelligence is improved significantly. Maybe that raises the amount of magic damage you deal? I don't know. I don't really know what that does. Glue? Okay, I think one of the spells said it required glue. The spell glue requires glue. Who would have thought? Target becomes glued to the spot. It doesn't work on strong guys, i.e. the people you would want it to work on. Okay, cool. Alright, we made a glue spell. I'm just gonna drop the hell of stuff because I mean I have no clue what's actually useful. Alright, this is the Indian bag. I definitely want to hang on to that. Oh, whoops. Found a key, but I have no clue where to use it. Scripts of the films being produced here. I'm gonna leave all these clothing items here because we're about to, I think, wear different clothes completely. So now all the stuff is laying on the floor. Alright, cool. Yeah, I've never played an adventure game or a first-person game, dungeon crawler, where they want you to pick up every item and then just create a pile of junk and then just sort through the pile of junk. I've never played a game like this that did that. The closest thing I can think of is like Fallout 4, where all the items in that game, you know, can be broken down for crafting materials to make things. I mean, that's basically what this is, except you're breaking them down to make magic spells. Super weird. Like, now that I understand that, it kind of, you know, it's easier to, like, look at the environment and think about what these items are for, but when I first started playing this, I had no idea what the heck was going on. I was like, why can I pick up 1,000 items? What is happening here? I think this is where that hag that killed me is. Let's see if we can take her out now. I think we're higher level. She's at me. Did I get her? The chill music playing? Is this music supposed to match the action? Oh, I lost my arm. Have I even hit her a single time? There we go. Oh, we got her. Yo, her fucking head exploded. Yo, scanners. It's like scanners. Witch's eyeball, that's used in one of these spells. I don't remember which one though. Crap, I looked through all these spells yesterday. It's something that would sound like it would use an eyeball. Detect magic. Quartz. Well, I don't remember which one is a witch's eyeball. We'll figure it out later. That's not what I'm here for right now. Okay, I gotta heal myself though. She got a couple hits on me. I wonder why I have to remake the heal spell even. Because it costs nothing to make the heal spell, it's totally free. Turn on the light. Theatrical costume for the part of Sir Wallace Rayleigh. Did I just get a sword? Is it a real sword? Hold up. It tells you your base stats, but it doesn't tell you your attack or defense rating, which is a wild decision. Okay, white coat for a game with like RPG combat. See if there's anything in the pockets of any of these other things. A real wizard costume. Maybe there's like a gun in here, some ammo. A bee costume. Okay, now we gotta look in the mirror. What was in here again? Oh, a bunch of things, okay. Alright, that's what I look like right now, and I need to look like a totally different guy. What am I looking for? The picture. Okay. Scraggly hair, bushy eyebrows, half glasses, mustache, weird teeth. Okay, and a lab coat. Oh, do I need to put on a nose too? Pair of glasses, there we go. False eyebrows, that might be them. Let's put on this stuff and see how we look. Can I wear them when they're not in my inventory? Oh, wrong haircut. There we go. Coming together, coming together. Weird teeth, nice. Alright, what it is... What are we missing here? Mustache, we need a mustache. Might be this one. Yep, there it is. But where are the teeth? Hold up. I hid the teeth. Could it be the wrong mustache? Mirror. Oh, I can make a spell out of that. Which one? I don't remember. The only thing that's not right is the teeth, but I had them. But when I started using the mustache, they didn't look correct. Maybe it's the wrong mustache. No, it's definitely not that one. Let's try them all. No, it's definitely, it's none of those. It's definitely not any of those. Oh yeah, do I need a fake nose too? Whoa. Soul patch and a goatee? Now we're talking. Can't wear to make sure nothing ain't right. Well, I think this is as close as we're gonna get to looking like a scientist. Oops. What is going on here? The game won't let me turn around. Oh no. What's the problem? What's the matter, game? Why are you tripping? Let's try saving in a new spot and then loading. Maybe that'll help. That did not help. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something else going on here. I'm not sure. Did I do something that's trapping me in here? I think I need to fight this witch again. Eyeball. Oh, she killed me this time. What the hell? Oh, I didn't put on the shield. Maybe that's why. Why? That's so weird. Why did I get trapped in there? Oh, she got me. Maybe I should heal. Come on, you gotta go down. And she killed me anyway. Healed just to die. Whatever, it seems to be down to RNG. Let's go, baby. RNG this ass up. Go, go, go. She one-shot me. Whoa, how did I kill her the first time? So easily. Hold on, I'm gonna change my combat stance up. She's not ready for Berserko mode. Dude, I killed her before she even got a turn in. Whoa. So, yeah, it said in the manual that your hit rate goes up. But maybe you don't want to hang out in Berserk mode all the time. Might get snuck up on. let's do this shit quick. Oh, and the hair too. I think that's the wrong haircut. Wait, is that the wrong haircut? I feel like I'm in a hurry because I don't want to get trapped in here again. I want to get in and out quick. That is the wrong haircut. Oh, I got it right there. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let me leave, please. Oh my god, it was a bug. Bro, this game. Keep multiple saves. That is the lesson of the day. Jesus. You'll just get soft locked for no reason in this game. Okay, I don't think we came in here before. An ashtray, soda siphon, whiskey and bourbon, gin and bourbon. Okay. Can I take any of this stuff? Just the alcohol? I mean, you can make a... I guess I might as well take everything and just throw it on the floor. Why not? Elvira's room, let's go. Take her shoes. Sniffa. Big sniff. Best black shoes. Actually, I watched a YouTube video with her today where she was going over things she was selling in an auction, and one of the items that she spurred out really hard on was her shoes. She was like, these are my shoes that I got for $30 back in the day, but you can't find them anymore. And so then I had to get them custom made for $2,000. And this is them right here, dude. These are the shoes. Those are Elvira shoes. A charm? There's a gazillion items in here. Jesus Christ. A decorative screen behind which Elvira has revealed her greatest assets. Hold up. We're just gonna rob everything. Can we wear her costume? Can we dress up as Elvira? It's kind of a weird thing. Inventory full. Elvira's love seat built just for two. Ayo. It looks big enough to lay down on. If you catch my drift. A note from the studio producer asking Elvira to meet him on set. A postcard from a friend of Elvira's in Transylvania. A pair of Elvira's sheerest tights. Oh boy, damn, we hit the mother load in here. A box of popcorn. There's a lot of items. Nail scissors. Nail file. Lusher. There's a gazillion items in here. And for all I know, all of these items are like useful for something, you know? Maybe you make a spell out of them. I think I did go in here. Oh, but these say files. Yeah, you can make a magic spell out of one of these. I don't know which one though. But if I feel the need to make a magic spell out of some files, I know where to come now. Actually, hold on, I want to see something. So there was the cold room in the set 2. We threw a fireball in there to get out of there. I think there was a cold room in the basement here too. Yeah, this place looks pretty cool. There's a thermostat on the wall here. Gas-powered curling iron, indispensable for fast woman on the move. You restyle your hair. Okay. That didn't do anything. The gas cylinder is empty. Ooh, you can only use it one time. Can I make a fireball out of it? Dun, you have not placed the correct ingredients. Oh. Well, in that case, let me reload my game. Because I might have just soft locked myself. Let's see, where to go? There it is. Oh fuck, I just fucked up. Damn it, I was supposed to click and drag, not use. Alright, now it doesn't count as a combustible substance, even though it catches on, can make things catch on fire. No dice. Dun dun dun. Alright, time to start throwing trash on the floor. Making a big trash pile. A newspaper. Crucifix? I'm pretty sure that is required for a spell. Charm. I'm nervous about just throwing things on the floor though, because I mean, after Elvira 1 where I got soft locked because the coal despawned, and there all I did was pick it up and put it back down again. I didn't even move it to a different location or anything. Let's see. Let's make sure I got that list of chemicals. Okay. They relock every time you leave, man. They don't just stay open after the first time you open. Okay, are we going to the basement to talk to the doctor? Actually, hold on a second. Okay, so we got the... Let's see. Wait, what was in this room again? Oh, this place, okay. Got the tuning fork from the bedroom down the hall. So let's use it. And it broke the glass and it set this guy on fire. Wow. I had to look that up. I had no idea what to do about this guy. I also didn't find the tuning fork on my own either. I killed the succubus and then was like, there's nothing in here, and I left, but you were supposed to click on the pillow and find a tuning fork that you use to break the glass in an attic to kill a vampire. Everybody knows that, especially considering it's fucking nighttime. Don't forget, when we started the game, we were outside and it was nighttime. So where is the sunlight coming from that killed this vampire? It's fucking nighttime. And then there's like not even anything in here. What was the point of doing that? This is how it feels sometimes. I solve a puzzle and then it seems like nothing happened, but like maybe I just am not clicking on the right pixel on the screen. I don't know. It seems like killing that guy didn't do shit. Oh wait, hold on a second. Down? Oh no, it's just the staircase. Yep, I don't know why we did that, but we did it. We did the thing. Go scry. Alright, now we gotta hit the basement. Oh yeah, you get there from here. What was that? A barometer. Oh wait, I need that for one of my spells, right? Fine wooden case barometer. Summon storm. A barometer. Just need level 7. Then we got this sexy silhouette of you-know-who, but it's actually an illusion. And there's a million items in here. Am I supposed to grab all this stuff too and throw it on the floor? Man, I don't want to do all that. Alright, seems like the right place. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's save, I guess. And E, F, G, we'll go on G. Let's see if I got the costume correcto. Wrong place. Oh, yeah, we did. He'll talk to me now. Hello, Cedric. What can I do for you? Mix a formula. Ask for a week's holiday. Ask for a pay raise. Ask if you can help. Hey, I got a formula. Leave me alone. I'm far too busy. Oh, that's not good. Can I help you? Get out and leave me alone. I told you I'm busy. Oh, what? You punk. Dun, 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 dun. List of chemicals for a strong poison. Maybe I just click and drag that to me. No, he doesn't care about that. Can I get a pay raise? He doesn't like that either, damn. Dun 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 dun. A basket, a bowl. Love the keepers. I guess not. No fishing. Oh no, wait, it was down there, okay. I was wrong. Want some cheese? No, you want some liquor? Nice. And everything we touch, he says, leave me alone. But he's not kicking me out now. That's good. I guess that's good. No chance. You do precious little work as it is. You don't deserve a holiday, and you certainly haven't earned it. Get out. Man, what a jerk. I read a book about poison. Did I miss something? So there was something about a poison you can use in water, and there's a fish tank. So we gotta poison the fish, but I won't. And I got a formula with some chemicals from the book about poison, and we got a costume to impersonate this guy's student. So what are we missing here? What am I missing here? Let's keep doing this over and over again. Maybe he'll give in. Specimen? What kind of specimen? Piece of intestine. Maybe I need chemicals from over here. Light brown powder. Red liquid in it. Doesn't tell you much about it, does it? Pancreas, liver, a heart. There's a heart. Spleen, gallbladder. Where's the skin? Jejunum? I don't know what a jejunum is. What is a jejunum? An arm? Maybe the arm is the skin. That, I mean, it has skin on it, right? I'm like super worried that I soft locked myself by using that brain though. I might need to look into that. Yeah, I grabbed some random chemicals. You wanna make it for me now? No. Maybe I just don't have the right chemicals. But he won't let me touch anything in here. Is there a magic spell that would help with this guy? Maybe I need to use brain boost so I can be smart enough to talk to him. Oh, he has level 3. And I have the disc. Yo, watch this. About to impress him with my intelligence. He's gonna be like, oh, I'll definitely work with you. Brain Busto. Right. Now I'm the smart one. Boom! Super genius coming through. Oh, he didn't give a shit. Damn it. I'm still not smart enough. Alright, well, I have no idea how to get this guy to work with me. I'm gonna look it up. What do I do? What's this game called? Elvira 2. Dude, I thought after the first game, I thought the second game maybe they were gonna like rein it in a little bit, make it a little bit easier to know how to make progress and like, you know, give you a little bit more like direction. But they went in the opposite direction, dude. They added 200 items to the game to completely how do you say that word? Obfuscate whatever the fuck it is you're supposed to be doing at any given moment. They tried to make it as confusing as possible. Alright, somebody uploaded the translated hint book. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on a second, look at this. Alright, so these games come with some like supplementary things like a hint book, the warranty card, sometimes the game manual. So this one comes with the PDF of the hint book, but in order to read the hints in the hint book, you need to have some kind of like cipher device or whatever you call it, a codex or what's the word? De-encryptor. Okay, they're calling it a de-encryptor. Obviously I don't have it and I can't use it, so I have to use the hint book, I need to find someone else who's de-encrypted it already and posted it online, and luckily we got that right here. How do you get the key from the fish tank? Poison the fish. There's a poison recipe in a book in the library. You need help mixing it. The mad scientist in the basement may help. Poison the meat shank from the meat locker and feed it to the fish. Reach into the fish tank. Okay, but I can't get him to make the poison for me. That's what I'm having trouble with. How can I get the mad scientist to cooperate with me? He hates everyone, but at least he talks to his assistant. Maybe if you disguised yourself. There's a picture of his assistant. The dead rider's on the bed. Go to the makeup room and dress yourself up to look like the picture. You need a white lab coat. He still won't talk to me. What now? Make sure you got all the elements of your disguise on straight, including the teeth, mustache, eyebrow wigs. Oh, it said to ask him what he needs help with. I thought I did that and he got pissed at me and kicked me out. What? Am I tripping? No, thank you. What the? Okay, you have to ask him and then he'll say, okay. Okay. Whatever. A hair restorer? Luckily I'm not bald yet, but it's definitely not as thick as it used to be. I'm good. I'm good for now. Garden fertilizer, libido potion. Ayo. You can make me some Rogaine and some Viagra, and I'm good to go. A powerful poison, please. I'll need the formula. Is that it? I'll mix it for you. Don't waste any more of my time. Get out. Oh, he did it. Weird. That's so weird. I could have swore I asked him for help and he said, I don't need your help, get out of here. Weird. Extremely toxic liquid. Dun, 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 dun. I wouldn't know nothing about that. Is this the way out here? This is... Alright, time to poison a fish. Use. Let me say first, because for all I know, this game's gonna use it on me. Food to poison. Meat. The meat is now poison. Did that work? Okay. The fish looks totally unaffected. Why was that fish stopping me in the first place? What's so special about this fish here? Maybe he's like a evil fish. Alright, we got a key. The key of the type normally used for security devices. Like this thing? Did I just miss? You're telling me that key doesn't go to the safe? I don't believe it. Ain't no way that's not the key. I think I just saw in the guide that it was the key too. Oh shit, I just realized something. So we can make a storm spell. And we broke the window in the attic. So then we're probably gonna have to do something with that, right? Says the safe. What is the key in the fish tank open? The safe in the study. That's this thing right here. Insert the key in the safe, turn the handle, and click on safe. Well, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Maybe this is the wrong key. No, I'm pretty sure this is the right key. I think I'm just not getting on the right pixel, maybe. Oh, you can't. You don't aim it at the hole, you aim it at the fucking center. Man. Keep getting cut. Alright, whatever. Let me in here. What do we got? What was that? Oh, we got the Indian guy's pipe. Extremely rare and very valuable. So is that all we needed from here? We're done with this place? And what about the guy in the basement? Is that totally optional? So we're ready to tackle 1 and 3, huh? Well, you know what? Since I got a guide right here, I'm gonna... The thing with the brain keeps bugging me. It keeps popping up in my head. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna control F and right brain and this shit. was alright. Alright, we're good, but like I totally didn't get like where the other brain would come from, and then it just said right there, it said you get the brain from Frankie, who's in the basement, which is the Frankenstein guy, right? Frankie Frankenstein? But I was like, what? But didn't I get his brain and already use it? But no, the brain that I used was just a random brain in a jar. It was saying we need Frankie's brain in his head right now. So I need to go back there and get that fool's brain before we can do anything. Wait a second. So we gotta bring this fool back to life. So I can take his brain. Does it have to be like a live brain? Is that what it is? Do I have anything here that's flammable? I have these candles. Hold up. I need these candles for later, but I need to run an experimento with them real quick. I'm so not used to playing PC games with the MIDI sound font like I am doing right now. It sounds so different than what I'm used to. Oh, the fireball was on the first page. What am I doing? Okay, so that melts everything in here. Okay, cool. And then piece of copper pipe. Okay, so it said I just read a little bit about the Frankie thing, and it said we needed this copper pipe. The problem is I used the matches to make a fireball spell to get me out of the closet that I was stuck in, or the freezer with all the dead bodies. And it seems like I need these candles for the ritual, the resurrection ritual. So I need to find something else that I could use to make fire. Unless I'm soft locked. Unless those matches were meant for this and then I was supposed to do something else in there. Oh my god, dude, this game is a mess, dude. This game is a whole fucking soft lock mess. Dude, the previous game, I got soft locked twice, and even those two soft locks didn't seem that bad compared to this, dude. What is this shit? What the heck? Anything in here flammable? Detergent? No. Bleach? No. I don't think those things are known for being flammable. Is there anything in the junk pile that I made that's flammable? I don't know, I might even Google it. I might even have to Google it. You have to be... Oh my god, the thing I just read said you gotta be careful not to burn essential items or else your game becomes unwinnable. Maybe we can make it out of this. I guess I haven't tried that many things in the fireball spell, have I? Let's see if we can use wine to make a fireball. Nope. Maybe a stronger type of alcohol? That's also wine. Oh, get rid of this exit. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Bourbon and gin. Maybe we can make fireballs out of these. That was a note. And that, my friends, is why you don't trust a Google AI summary, because they always are fucking wrong. I mean, they're right about certain things, but when it comes to video games, like, it's almost always full of shit. Like, I can't count the number of times since Google incorporated this AI overview, the number of times I've read it and it's just been like so blatantly wrong. Alright, this other Google search says it can be any piece of paper you find in the game. Oh yeah, so the AI overview got it from this. Alcohol, matches, and paper. It says there are some items that are needed for finishing the game but can be used in a spell. Welcome to my personal nightmare. Well, this guy says you can use alcohol, but it's not working for me. Well, let's find some paper. A memo pad. Can I take it? A typist chair? Do you think Elvira's may have sat here? What are you gonna do about it if she did? We're gonna walk around and start sniffing the chair? There's this one video from one of the speedrun marathons, like AGDQ or something like that, some of the Summer Games Done Quick or something, where like this pretty girl like gets up from her seat, and then like a couple seconds later after she walks off, the guy, I think he's in the seat next to her, he might be a couple seats down or walking by or whatever, but Because of the camera angle, it's at like above and at an angle. It looks like after she gets up, he gets up, spins around 180, gets on his knees, and then just fucking face plants his face into the seat where she was just sitting. But apparently it's an optical illusion. He didn't really do that. If you see it from a different angle, he's like in between the chairs or something like that, and he's like grabbing something or tying his shoe or something. So it's totally not what it looks like, but the original like stream that showed it, it looks like he pulled a straight up pervert move right out in public. That honestly would have been, I mean, I guess it's not cool to sniff people's farts or whatever in public, but you know, it would be way funnier if it was real. But that guy got lucky, man. He got lucky. There was another angle on that shit that cleared his name. Alright, anyway, enough thinking about sniffing chairs. Let's find some paper. Maybe there's some paper over here already. Didn't even think of that. Alright, newspaper. Let's go. Maybe we can make newspaper fireball. Oops. Hey, it worked. Wow, okay. Made 2 fireballs. Look at that. This game is too much, man. This is maybe one of the most confusing adventure games ever made. Like, all of them are confusing. They all have shit like this, but this seems like on another level, man. I've never seen one that's as convoluted and intense as this one is. This has to be up there for most confusing adventure games of all time. In fact, I'm gonna type that into Google right now. I like adventure games, I've played a bunch of them, but I'm not like an aficionado. I'm not an expert on them. Most confusing adventure games of all time. Yeah, I spelled time wrong. Let's see. According to this bullshit AI overview, it says the Neverhood, Woodruff, and the Schnibble of Azimuth, and Dark Seed. Okay. Oh yeah, I think Dark Seed is on like a timer. That could make it a bit harder. Cited for their weirdness and difficulty alongside Spellbreaker, Mysterious Journey 2, Goshia, Harvester, Tex Murphy, King's Quest, Space Quest. Dun, 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 dun. No mention of this game. Interesting. Maybe just nobody played this game, and that's why it's not on any list. Fireball. I will take my copper rod, please. Alright, we're gonna have to grab that ladder. We got a ladder and a copper rod. I wonder if I need anything else. And I gotta make a storm, but I got the barometer, so I think we're good there. Did I make the storm spell yet? Oh, there it was. Oh, but you gotta be level 7. I can't even do this yet. Okay. I gotta up my level. Is there anything I want to toss on the flow? So let me pick up what I think I need for this first. Small silver lucky charm. horseshoe. Do I need to be wearing the metal stuff too? That one book said that I might need to wear... There was a book about, like, conjuring storms, wasn't there? And it said I needed to wear metal shit. A pair of boots. Are these like rubber boots? A pair of thick leather biker boots. Maybe these are part of... Maybe you need to wear certain things so I don't die to the storm. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on right now, but it doesn't matter. I can't do shit until we're level 7 anyway, and I'm level 6. Maybe I could just go kill some bugs or something. But I don't want my inventory to fill up too much. We gotta throw some shit away. God, I'm so afraid of making a spell out of something I need to beat the game now. That's so whack. Alright, let's get rid of cheese and bread. Cheesy bread. Yeah, I guess I don't need the disguise anymore. Get rid of all this. So they really just let you throw 1,000 items in one spot. Just keep things I guess I think look important. Alright, what else we got? I thought the wrench and the wire cutters were going to be important, but I don't know. We got them out of Elvira's trunk. But maybe they're just... Some of the spells say you need a metal item to make this spell. So maybe those are just random pieces of metal for making a spell. This thing seems important. Elvira's dress. The black silk negligee belonging to you-know-who. There. And I don't know, man. I might need these. I'm gonna take them. Actually, I'm just gonna try going up there. Poking around, seeing what I find. C, D, F, G, H. Move on to H. So that's why it seemed like there was nothing to do in here. That's so random, dude. Turn some alcohol into a courage potion to survive an encounter with a succubus so that you can find a tuning fork under her pillow to crack the window in the attic where the vampire rushes you to kill him with sunlight during nighttime so that you can use the ladder that you find in one of the other rooms to climb up to the roof to charge a copper rod with lightning so that you can use that to resurrect the Frankenstein in the basement so you can get its brain and skin to resurrect a dead priest in a different stage so that he can summon a demon for... What? And you get no hints and no clues about any of it? What? And that's not even including the shit you had to do in the other things you had to do in there to get the the peace pipe for the Native American guy in the basement. You had to read a random book on a bookshelf that had a recipe for some poison that a mad scientist could craft if you disguise yourself as his assistant, whose picture is being held by a dead guy in a bedroom under a sheet, whose ghost attacks you if you try to pull the cover off of him. And then he drops his picture on the floor, but he drops 3 pictures and you have to guess which one is the guy. And then you need to go out of the studio to the 2nd floor of the studio to assemble a disguise out of random props there to look like his assistant. And there's more to it than that too. This game is so random, dog. This is the most random shit ever. Look, it's nighttime. How did the vampire die to sunlight if it's nighttime, dude? What? This game is more stoned than I am. That's impossible. Impossible. Do you just drag it out? Yeah, you do. Okay. A copper rod. And then now I need to use the spell, but I'm not level 7, so I can't cast it yet. And I don't think there's any way for me to get XP up here. So we're gonna have to find a different place to get experience. Hold on a second. Metal gauntlets from a suit of armor. Wouldn't wearing metal be bad? Wouldn't wearing metal, like, get you killed? I don't know. You want to wear rubber, not metal. I'm just gonna grab these and leave them here in the main room. Here's a secondary pile here. Okay, it's just a couple of things. Maybe walking to the church and back will give me enough XP. There's this place too. Now that I'm level 6 though, I might be able to grind experience off of the enemies in here. They seemed like they infinitely spawn. Let's drop a save. And I got a sword now. Let's go. Alright, these guys should start rushing me. Actually, maybe they don't jump you until after the... Call it this thing, the elevator. What are we doing, fam? What are we doing? You ready for this? Bring it, bring it. Let me shield up. Nobody wants him? There he is. Wow, he just shows up out of nowhere. They said this guy's actually weak to whatchamacallit. To magic. Oh, he just took a huge chunk out of me. I'm almost dead. I got 1 hit point on my body. Ooh, we do big damage. Yeah, this weapon definitely hits harder. But my hit chance is not amazing. Got me again? Okay. But he didn't hit the body that time. Maybe I need to go berserk mode, because I can get a couple hits in before he can. He took out my leg. Got another hit. 3 hits, not enough. 4 hits. Ooh, 4 is all it takes. And then this guy shows up before you can even do anything. Oh, but we can hit him now. Hell yeah. Ooh, 2-shot. Yo, 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 we got combat prowess now. Hell yeah. We can survive in here finally. But I'm almost dead. But, except for one little problem. We almost died. Oh, another one? Are you serious? Bring it. Actually, I didn't check my XP. Did I get any XP for killing you? Can't hit you now. There we go. I did. I get a little bit of XP. Okay, cool. Kind of annoying that you gotta click on it every time, but whatever, I'll survive. Maybe I can make a bunch of these. Maybe they stack. Oh, he got me. Yeah, I think we need to go fierce mode. Fierce is not working. We need berserk. Berserk that ass. Berserko. It worked, but I got hit too. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, do I heal more too when I'm... Oh, not you. I'm gonna run out of PP too, aren't I? Fuck. Alright, berserk this asshole. One shot? Dude, the combat in this is so weird. The fact that you have different stances and all this, I don't know. Why did they do that? Four left. Why did I just lose a bunch of health? Am I poisoned? Oh shit, if I'm poisoned, that sucks. I need the antidote. Alright, I'm not doing anything, I'm just chilling. See if my health goes down. Also, hopefully if I step back far enough, they won't hit me. Or they won't spawn in. Oh, I'm definitely poisoned. I gotta be. You don't have enough spell points? Oops. I think you said you need poison to cure... Oh, I'm dead. I died. To cure poison. Or a natural poison. To cure poison. Play again. Damn, that's the... You died from poison. I wonder if alcohol could be considered a natural poison for the antidote spell. And even if it can, I mean, how many times can you really do that? Let me grab a bottle of the good stuff. Let's see if we can make an antidote out of it. Use our brain for once. No, that does not constitute a natural poison. Wonder what they could possibly want. Alright, well maybe I can kill these guys before they poison me if I start in Berserk stance. Excuse me. Also, it might be easier just to run around in the other area than try to level up like this. Let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, he got me. But he, like, didn't even hurt me. Nice. 2,200. It's working. That red dot me. Bro, sometimes they take hella damage. I get 14 XP for fighting one of these guys. Hello. Alright, I got him, but hopefully he didn't have time to poison me. Looks like he didn't. Looks like he didn't. Ooh, did I get more for the mosquito? Maybe I killed all the enemies. Maybe they're not infinite. They seem to have stopped coming. Are we good? Your radar gets scrambled every time you move. Nope. Here's more. Alright, last time I walked up here, I thought I died to like environmental damage, but maybe I was just poisoned and I didn't know it. Even turning bricks your radar. Yeah, maybe it was just because I was poisoned then. There's nothing weird going on anymore. Oh, he survived that. Get him. Come on, bro. Don't get poisoned. Don't do me like that. Hopefully that worked. Spiderweb. Can I do anything with it? Is there a spider nearby? Or there's a spider web. There should be a spider. Maybe I can burn it down with a fur ball. Let me make a new save spot. See if this can deal with the spider web. It did! Whoa. One shot, baby. Oops. How much XP do I need for level 7? Yeah, trying to come in here with the penknife or the dagger or whatever as my weapon was definitely not the play. There's so many. Oosh. I feel like I'm playing Lands of Lore right now. This game was like that. Just non-stop waves of enemies. The animations are not any better than the first game. Or any smoother, I mean. I kind of wish they'd improved upon the combat system in the first game. It seems like they kind of just threw it away and did something slightly different. I mean, I guess you don't go into like a separate screen for combat now. That's kind of a quote-unquote improvement. But they could have just kept the same system from the last one and just made it better. Instead, they kind of did something different with it. Empty cave. What's going on in here, y'all? Some cave water up close. Nice. Nice and pixelated. I guess I'm standing. Oh, you can go down. The weight of the objects make you drown immediately. Damn, I died. Kind of looks like Johnny Depp right there, doesn't it? Young Johnny Depp. Bump, 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 bump. So, alright, there's a water breathing spell. So we obviously need that. Oh, he got me. Swear to God, bro, if you poison me, I'ma crash out. I guess right now we're just kind of exploring this place. It doesn't matter if I die and reload my game or whatever. That's fine with me. We're just making a mental map. I think I am poisoned. It looks like my health is going down. Yeah, I am. Damn. That's the thing about these games is they can put things in like a poison that kills you. Because, well, where the heck am I? You can just save your game anywhere and reload at any time, right? So it doesn't matter. Whoa, what the fuck are you? Big ol' worm. Hey, berserk mode. But there's probably a bunch of them. Some weird looking cave wall. Oh, what do we have here? A crystal. Examine a clear growing crystal. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Well, I'm assuming that's gonna be a spell ingredient. Am I still dying to the poison? Seems like I'm not. Mushrooms. Okay, that's a spell ingredient, I remember. I don't remember which spell, but I know it's an ingredient. Their Latin name is Lepioto Leoclothitis. Titties. Leoclothitis. Got you. Oh, he hit me. It hurt. It hurted me. I need to get out of this room. I got what I needed. I got the crystal, the JO crystal, and I got the Leoclothitis. Everything I need. Alright, can I bust out a heal spell with the quickness? Oh, I am poisoned. Yeah, my health drained. Alright, maybe I shouldn't continue on. I might need to reload my game then. Because I haven't found anything to cure poison yet. Oh yeah, and eventually I'll run out of mana, right? I was thinking, well, I could keep just doing this, right? But no, we'll run out of mana eventually. If I'm gonna break all the spider webs in here, I probably need more fireballs. I need to find more paper. Let's see if running to the level 3 area, third stage, can get me level 7 or not. Run through this bitch so I don't get killed by bats. I get 4 XP per step, is that right? Yeah. Elvira, woo woo, what's up? Praying will do you no good. I don't even, that's not even a hint. She's just yapping. There's a large open wound across the back of the skull. They took his brain out. In no fit state to be moved, as several of his vital organs have been removed. His heart and his brain. A gold cross. One of the spells requires like holy items, right? Holy blast? 2 good religious items. Well, this cross might be one of them. And then a crucifix could be one too. I don't know if it qualifies as good though. It's a holy item, but is it a good one? I'm thinking this might be the blood I need to draw the circle. These are the candles I need to light. But before we can do any of that shit, we gotta bring this priest back to life. That's for the summoning demon thing, not for the resurrection. But to resurrect this priest, I need to hit level 7 so I can cast the storm spell. A cloth. Got your cloth, sucker. Made of silk. A candlestick. Your weight cannot carry anymore. Okay. A gold candlestick. Can I make a fireball out of you? Nope. Might be able to do something with it. Okay, I can only take the gold ones up here, okay. Hey, you want to see something freaky? Check this out. We're still not level 7 yet. It's Spooksville, USA down there. You need both brain and brawn to survive, and I can't believe you have enough of either. Hey, you're apparently her boyfriend in this game. She's talking mad shit for being my girl. Yeah, there's 2 naked, chained up old ladies down here that I don't even know how they're fighting, but they can kill you. I don't know with what, but somehow they have the ability. You climb down this grave. Maybe it's 3000 XP for level 7, but if it is... Oh no, a hand. When did I lose all this HP? Yo, did the poison wear off? Maybe the poison went away. Alright, well, if the poison isn't guaranteed fatal, then maybe we can. No, look, it went down again. Didn't it go down? Wasn't it at 4? I don't know, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. No, it went down. So that limb is just poison then? Okay. A fucking skeleton? Let's go. Oh, I did like no damage to him. Well, my arm is broken. Maybe that's part of why. Okay, we did take him down, but he chunked me pretty good. Probably need better defenses. Well, until I find a way to cure this poison, we can't even really continue. Now, honestly, now I'm just trying to see how much XP I need for level 7. That's all I'm doing right now. I'm not even seriously exploring for real, for real. Dun, dun, dun. So you're telling me both of the other zones that you go to are just giant mazes? The first one's all puzzles, and then the other two are just giant mazes. I wonder what that switch did. I'm not getting XP for moving through here either. What gives? Should I heal myself? An empty chest, oh my god. Wait, it might be trapped. Hold up, there's a detect trap spell. What do you need for it? Any shaped glass. Oh, I don't have any glass on me, damn. Do I? I mean, this is a glass bottle. Maybe this will work. Man, y'all are hating. It's gotta be empty, huh? It's not locked. Okay. What was that? I just took damage. I'm taking more damage. Look in, look in. A potion. Examine. Reddish colored liquid. I'm dying, no. Take it and leave. I can't carry anything else. Ah, I'm dead. My head got chopped off by sparkles? Okay. If you say so. I didn't save while I was poisoned, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, good. This is how you get out of here. No, this is this room. Alright, well, we don't get poisoned in here. If I can get out of here without getting poisoned, we'll call that progress. Did that get put into my inventory, or no, it didn't. How do I get out of here? Lost. Seems like a pretty chill place to grind some XP, maybe. Kinda seems like that's what they want from me now. Because nothing else is giving me that much experience. not you. Not you. Die, you motherfucker. Oh, he got me. Man, it's so unforgiving. Am I poisoned? I'm poisoned, yeah. Poisoned my head, too. So I can't even just live with a broken arm or leg. If he poisons your head or your chest, you're just dead. Right? It should kill me when it hits 0. I need antidote and I need a lot of it. I guess it's really important to keep a save like in the front of one of these places so that you can go in there, you know, encounter whatever BS is gonna kill your ass, and then reload and collect everything you need to be able to actually make progress. So like I need to come in here with fireballs and antidotes, right? I didn't know that until coming in here, but we know it now. Come on, man, kill him. You can do it. Kill him before he gets you. Yeah, we got him. Alright, so that's the way back out of here, I think. Is this another web over here? It is, yeah. Oosh. Are you the exit? You are, nice. Okay, we're gonna go do this area. Just because I want the experience, not really because I think we should be doing it now. Run, 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 run. Seems like you only encounter the bats here if you go slow. If you sprint through, they don't even spawn. Bum, bum. You get XP for like investigating him? No? I think when I came down here before I was poisoned, maybe I could survive down there better in my current state. Current status. Die naked grandmas. What a weird enemy. Who was the horny bastard who came up with these things? Oops. And there don't seem to be any items in here either. It's just a way to get downstairs. I got XP for opening that. I'll tell you what, we'll try fighting these skeletons now that we're not poisoned. Maybe this will be something that's sustainable. Better than getting poisoned by those fucking mosquitoes, man. That doesn't even damage. Is that supposed to be a jump scare? Really got me good with that one. I probably should have taken a break by now. Damn, we're almost 3.5 hours in. Or I mean, almost 3 hours in. Might be late. Oh, it's late as fuck. I should go to bed. Okay, if I stand in this spot here, I can climb back up there. I guess you can kind of see the hole in the ceiling. It's a little bit hard to see though. Oh, he chunked me immediately. He killed me in 2 swings. Maybe being in berserk mode ain't the right option for down here. It works in the other area because you can one-shot the bugs sometimes. But I'll still go down here and kill these eggs just for the experience. Alright, I'm out of here. Wait a second. That's not how you get out. Oh right, the holy water. I forgot about this. There's holy water back here too, but I can't take it with anything I got, can I? Bourbon, but it's full. Blood chalice, probably can't do it with that. Yeah, none of that stuff's gonna work. Well, I would say that they want me to use all the experience I got from exploring stage 2 and the items I found from exploring stage 2 to explore stage 1 and get the experience I need to be able to resurrect the guy in stage 3. So that seems like our current destination. We got a game plan, we got a direction to go in. It's so crazy when you first walk in here and it's just like, here's 3 stages. By the way, you should be doing stage 2 first. It's like, no, you know, there's no hint or anything about that. It's just straight up like trial and error. Figure that shit out on your own, baby. Brutal, brutal difficulty. I have to say, overall, I think I liked the first game more. I think the first game had a more like focused and approachable, what do you call it, not function, but like design or like flow to it. I mean, this one, it's pretty much, it feels, I mean, it's kind of the same. Like the first game just drops you in the middle of a courtyard and is like, figure out where to go. If you go in here, you're gonna die right away, by the way, so try to figure out the first place to go. But I don't know, it's just, it's hard to describe. Like, it doesn't feel like they just made a straight sequel. It feels like they experimented a little bit with like going, like pushing in like different directions. Like they made it more like adventure game like in some ways. I don't know. It's cool, but it's just really frustrating to like not know what the fuck you're doing. It can be, it's cool, but it's also frustrating, you know. Both things can be true. It can be both of those things. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Technically it's Happy New Year Eve, but I'm gonna try to pull another stream out tomorrow. I mean, who am I kidding? I stream every night. Yeah. I'll be back. We'll stream again tomorrow. We'll have a proper New Year stream. I mean, if I can't think of a New Year themed video game to play, then we'll probably just be playing more of this. It would be cool to beat this, but if I keep trying to play it without hints, we're probably not gonna beat it tomorrow. So I don't know, maybe more hints will be in order. We'll see. I enjoy trying to figure things out on my own at first, but you know, I'm not above like looking up a hint or a clue if I need one. You know what I mean? Life's too short to be stuck on a video game for too long. Says the guy who spent like 5 days just fighting Fatalis. Anyway, peace. I'm out. Later. Have a good night. Happy New Year. I love you. Peace.